everybody, I'm back. A few weeks ago I took my camera into the library where I work to record what the writing section looks like. We have a lot of books in that section, and instead of bringing half of them home with me like I did last year, I thought this was a good alternative. Unfortunately, there were a bunch of people nearby, so I couldn't really narrate and talk while I was doing this, so I just recorded basically a silent film of the books, and I figured I could just add in commentary here. I'm not sure how well that is going to work, but let's give it a try. Okay, I slowed this down so I can actually keep up. The writing books are right next to the hunting section. Some readers' encyclopedias, a children's writers market, and a poets market, so you can find people willing to accept those sort of things. There's also a kind of a novel market, but it's in a different area of the library. Here's some kind of style manuals, an MLA style and stuff to be able to write things correctly. And this is mainly for like kind of business writing and stuff. Freelance success books, another MLA style manual. Spunk and Bite, not quite sure what that one's about. Families writing. See here, business writing for dummies. Webster's business writing basics. So again, we're still more in kind of the businessy section. Best-selling book proposals. Over here, it's your resumes that pop, which will also help you to be able to kind of sell your book a little bit more and sell yourself as an author. Then up here at the top of the next shelf is where it starts getting interesting. Let's see. Got some poetry, writing stuff, screenwriter's handbook, the writer's journey. I see that one quoted a lot. Some novel writing, writing romantic suspense, sell your mystery. So these are kind of genre books and specific on how to write certain genres. A lot of stuff for mystery writers, and writing good characters and stuff. And right after that we get into kind of the public speaking area, which I Can See You Naked, which these books are just, kind of helpful to build your self-confidence, and I think that's also a good thing to have as a writer, to not be afraid to just let it all hang out and say what you want to say. That's your Say It Right, more books on writing query letters, comedy writing, and here's the kicker, so I think those are kind of punchline sort of books. I don't know what that Christmas book's in there. So then here's some actual published stuff, like cat stories, best loved poems, so if you want to write poems, see how it's done right first. A little collection of monologue books there. The Art of the Short Story, so it's kind of a collection of a bunch of different authors. There's close-up on the monologue books. So they're just like character pieces. One person stands and gives this like great long speech. A Moment on Edge. Then we got some quote books, humorous quotations. I love watching those. So yeah, I guess that went okay. I had to slow things down a bit so I could kind of keep up, so that's why the pacing seemed a little funny. But maybe that's not quite as helpful as bringing all the books home with me. So I did bring one book home. Let me show it to you here. Which I found this one really interesting. I haven't got to read too much of it yet, but 179 Ways to Save a Novel. It's sort of a new book. It just came out last year. Matters of Vital Concern to Fiction Writers. Is your fiction writing in peril? So it actually does give 179 different things. Like, let me go to a random page here. Number 81. Reversals R Us, a toy store anticlimax. Interesting. So, for example, it says, I'm reading a story of a single mother who learns that her 15-year-old daughter has been secretly seeing an older boy, a man practically, and lying about it. She discovers the stranger's identity and sets off with her 7-year-old son Max in tow, in a blind rage to the toy store where her daughter's lover works to give the cradle robber a piece of her mind. Then it kind of goes on to say that you're expecting one thing and then you don't get what you're expecting and are a bit disappointed. Let's see here, what else is in here? Number 101, engaging the sympathetic imagination. When I say communicate clearly, I'm not being very clear. Communicate what? Do I simply mean information? Who, what, where, when? Newspapers give us this, but a work of literary art must create a fictional world. It engages not just the brain's cognitive functions, but a higher organ, the sympathetic imagination. Sounds intriguing. But yeah, this has some really interesting things. Number 32, Sentimentality Sells, being Nicholas Sparks. So it kind of tells us how he does it. 23, rescuing stories from circumstantial cliché. 15, Ho-Hum Syndrome, a routine trip to planet B1620-25. Science fiction writer stuff, I guess. But yeah, this one's fun. Actually, I have one more book that I picked up that I'm hoping will maybe help me with mine, because mine deals with a couple of around college age student stuff. So The Naked Roommate and 107 other issues you might run into in college, and it's just entertaining, some of the stuff. A tip: do not live with your best friend from high school. But there's just like tons of things. Let me just open up to some pages here. I can't really read that, but yeah, it just has like some fun little things. What does that say? Bonus tip: always wear flip-flops in the showers. If the floors could talk, they wouldn't speak, they'd just scream. So yeah, some stuff dealing like with drugs on campus, money, laundry, and cheap eats. This is like the college Bible. Things not mentioned in the college brochure. This is great for people like me. I attended college from online, so I didn't get to experience college stuff. And just like some stories that this would have in there would be things that my character would deal with, or just give me some like funny off-the-wall ideas. So I think I kind of need to renew it. I've had it checked out too long. But yeah, so there's 2 in-person things, and just kind of a look at the shelves. The number section to go to is 808.3, thereabouts. Anyways, that's where I got the Save a Novel book from. The roommate one is kind of in a different section because it doesn't really deal with writing, it just deals with kind of real-life college stuff. But, okay, hope that was a little bit helpful. I'd better get going now, so good luck writing, guys.